So, hi, this is Erica Blessing, and I got a message today for the athletes who are getting into trouble sometime, who all their wild energy. So, I'm always curious why these messages come in, but I was raised in a home with lots of athletes, and they were always bringing their friends over, and we had a lot of Stanford football players over, and then NBA players over, and it seemed like my mom or my dad was always feeding lots of athletes, and so there was kind of that energy in my house. And one of the things that I got present to when I look at the whole sort of psyche of it is that basically you're trained from the get-go to be aggressive, and you're like you're trained and you're rewarded for having that testosterone, having that drive, and having that zoom, and having that woohoo, and just having it. You're trained, you're rewarded for going for it, for basically not listening to your body sometimes and kicking it past, like, where you thought you could go. So now you take it steps further, and you end up having this wild side of you. So I just want to look at sort of the energy of that, and if I could just share with you to honor that wild side somehow, where you're not hurting anyone, not treading anyone, not hurting your own body, and not treading on your own body, but you're saying to yourself, how can I be wild, be myself, have a kick-ass life, and yet honor that part of you that knows better, so that you could have all the money and all the fame that you've been looking for. Because right now there's these behaviors you've been doing where it's like you've got all this wild energy that's been trained to perform and to be wild, and then there's these off seasons and these off nights and these traveling, and you're given lots and lots of women, and you're given lots and lots of cars, and you're given lots of temptation. But it's not that you can't do any of that, but look at you first. Just ask yourself, does this take me to the next level? Does this behavior take me to the next level? How can I be wild and still let this behavior take me to the next level, so that there's a kindness to that and a gentleness to that which defies the odds? It really defies any of the things you've been trained to do. There's a kindness to oneself when you take care of yourself that stands out. And in that kindness, in that place of that next level, you can't stop. You can't be stopped. You just can't be stopped.